'Tis the season to be jolly, and what's more jolly than eating your Christmas decorations? So, today on A Guy's Gotta Eat, we are making edible pork town. We're making pork town Christmas. Yeah, we're making pork town Christmas. These are the ingredients and these are the tools that you are going to need to follow along at home. Since we're pretty much rocking the oven for the first part, we're going to start with the pork first because obviously that will take the longest. Only needs about 10 minutes to prep, 2 hours of cooking with intervals in between. First things first, prep work, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius because there's the starting temperature. Grab your pork belly and slice it into the measurements that you will need. What we've got is 2 pork bellies about this size, slicing them all in half. Alright, so we're not cutting through this, I guess because it's a thick slab of raw meat. So plan B, if you don't have a knife at home that can cut through meat, we will cook our pork bellies first, remove the crackling, and then cut the meat once it is cooked, because it will be a lot easier to cut once it's cooked. A lot heavier than you think. What you do now is grab your salt, preferably Himalayan rock salt, or if you want to have a little bit of zest, you can use lemon salt or lemon pepper crackling on top as well. But we're just using Himalayan rock salt here today. What you're going to do is put it on the top layer of your skin. Make sure it is on the skin, not on the bottom layer. And then massage it in for about 10 minutes. What I am told is that this will let the skin dry out enough for the crackling to be made. Just got it on, just literally start massaging it in. Alright, so once you've massaged your meat in, giving it a nice shoulder, back rub. Got to whack it into our oven that has been preheated at, again, 180 degrees Celsius. After half an hour of it sitting in the oven, we're going to turn it down to 160. We can take this opportunity to put some thyme and also some lemon juice on top of it, and we'll leave that for an hour. Then for the rest of the half hour that it will be in the oven, we will chuck it up to 200 degrees Celsius, blast the crap out of it to get our crackling nice and crispy. Whack it in, and while we're waiting for that, we're going to get started on some other things. Remember, we're making a whole town today. We're making a house out of a cul-de-sac block town today. Alright, so we'll also be making some chicken legs. Why? Don't ask, don't tell. What we're going to do is we're going to oven cook this. Going to leave it in there for about half an hour, check on it, make sure it's all doing good. Lob some butter at the bottom of this, just so the butter can soak into the chicken, keep it nice and moist while it's cooking. Have your gas run off a gas bottle, they said. It'll be fun, they said. They didn't say that your gas bottle would run out halfway through cooking your roast. Let's hope this still turns out good, guys. And let's hope these homemade lemons are gonna be good. Alright, so it's been half an hour. What we're gonna do is turn our oven down to 160 degrees, grab some lemons, and just squeeze some lemon juice on top of it. What is this gonna do? I don't know, but everyone says that's what you do, so I'm gonna take their word on it and do it. We're also gonna take this opportunity to just check up on our chicken and make sure it's not getting too burnt, see if we need to flip it or not. Alright, so it's been an hour since we've last checked on our meat. Now we're going to whack the oven up all the way to 200 degrees Celsius for another half hour. This is the final step. And this is just to make sure the crackling is nice and crackling when we eat it. Now we leave this for a half hour, and by now our chicken should be fully ready to go. So we've whacked the oven up to 200 degrees Celsius. Now what we're going to do is get our potatoes ready. You're going to need approximately 2 to 3 large potatoes based on how big of a construction you're making. Handy tip, if you want to lower your potatoes and don't want to splash hot boiling water everywhere, grab a spoon, slowly dip it in. You know what takes ages? Boiling potatoes. You know what takes ages? Mashing potatoes with half a tablespoon of salt per potato and a tablespoon of butter per potato. Ratios, people, ratios. You know what doesn't take long? Christmas magic. AKA post-editing, AKA, alright guys, remember, what are we making? What are we building? Christmas magic, Christmas town, edible decorations, whatever the video is called, I've forgotten. We're done with the making of everything, now it's time to construct our Christmas town. Mashed potato, snow. A Christmas house that kind of looks more like the two, and if we were smart here guys, we would have saved the chicken grease to make homemade gravy. How do you make homemade gravy? Flour, bit of hot water, a little bit of salt, and the chicken grease. Mix it all together, you have some yummy gravy. Didn't do that, so we're using HP sauce as our gravy mode. Here we go guys, this is our Christmas village. We have our mashed potato snow, we have our pork house, which the back door is always open, and we have our gravy / HP sauce moat. Whichever you prefer, guys, but here we go, signing off. Just kidding, we haven't tried it yet, guys. You know the deal. We're gonna dig in. I'm not gonna lie, mashed potato and HP sauce works really well. Patent pending, patent pending. You heard it here first, guys. Mashed potato, HP sauce. Right from a band ordered to you. Christmas time, guys. I even have my mother here to help dig into this Christmas episode with me. Family and all.
Oh, this one is really good.
See? And it's my mother, so she wouldn't lie to me about how good my food tastes. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Do just that? Man, pork is chewy. What did you think of the video? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Do just that? Did you try it at home? Did it work? Did it not so work? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time, guys. And please subscribe. Pop them, just pop them with it. Assume you know what to do from this point. It's cooked. Layer of white chocolate topping with our cheese fries, Jack Daniels, beef patty. We are in bed.